Your news for the state of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
I think it's my wire.
For Tennessee in 10, I'm Amanda Hara. First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro is tracking the forecast for us this morning. Lots of issues for people all across the state. Yesterday, we're feeling some of the residual effects of winter weather with schools closed or delayed all across the state.
It really is just a mixed bag that we saw through yesterday. And now with the temperature dropping overnight last night into this morning, you run the risk of some refreezing in some areas. So parts of West Tennessee where temperatures are down near 30, even in the 20s, across northern Tennessee where we are near or right at even slightly below freezing. There are plenty of areas, though, through central middle Tennessee and across southern Tennessee that really don't have any roadway issues this morning because the temperature's above freezing and things are just wet. But I caution, just go out with some extra time in mind. Take it easy on the roadways. It's mainly the overpasses, bridges, and maybe some sidewalks that could be a little bit slick. But we are totally done with any moisture for today. More clearing out in West Tennessee. We'll have more cloud cover as we head to the west, or the east, I should say, as we head into the afternoon. Tomorrow we'll start with cloud cover, clear those clouds out in the afternoon, and try to get some sunshine back as the weekend starts dry. Then on Sunday, we have an increase in the cloud cover early in the day, and we'll have a couple of rain showers pass through heading into the afternoon and evening, but those look pretty isolated. There's a lot of ups and downs in the temperature department for the next couple of days. We'll actually be in the upper 50s by Wednesday, but another cold front will come in and drop those temperatures by the end of next week.
Authorities are trying to figure out how a man and baby died after dogs were found mauling them. The attack happened at a home in Middle Tennessee in Tullahoma Wednesday night. Investigators say 50-year-old James Smith and his 3-month-old granddaughter were killed. They were being attacked by the family's pit bulls when officers got there, and some of the dogs had to be killed so that officers could get to the victims. A neighbor who's lived across the street from the family her whole life described the horrible scene.
She's screaming, "My baby." The dog pound pulled up. My heart just shattered then. And I'm just now kind of coming to realization of what happened, and it's really happening. Like, I've lived by these people forever, and now they're not even going to be my neighbors no more.
Neighbors say the family owned 7 dogs that would be aggressive to other animals in the neighborhood, but never people. Police are trying to figure out if Smith and his granddaughter were killed by the dogs or if they were already dead before the mauling. The home has been condemned because of its condition.
I'm Jerry Askin. A new report shows repeat offenders remains a major challenge in Shelby County. Advocates say the revolving door is tied to access or lack of access to housing, jobs, health care, and transportation. Portia Moore, who helps residents re-entering society, says those barriers can determine if someone moves forward or ends up right back behind bars. Her organization is working to support former inmates beyond release, helping them rebuild stability and prevent future arrest.
My son was calm and said, "Don't freak out, but our bus is on fire."
Well, children narrowly escaped being burned after their Dickson County school bus caught fire. You can see just how quickly the bus became covered in flames. Megan Griggs says 2 of her kids were on the bus. She says her son used an older student's phone to call her. She says she didn't even know that he'd memorized her number.
I feel like those survival skills kind of kicked in for him. And it's just crazy what he will remember and pull out of a hat, you know, during a fight or flight moment.
She says it's important that kids memorize their parents' phone number in case of an emergency. The school district is still trying to figure out what started that fire.
TVA just secured $400 million in federal funding to develop a small modular nuclear reactor, the first of its kind in the U.S. The compact reactor will be built in East Tennessee and could power roughly 175,000 homes. Supporters, including Tennessee's U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn, call it the start of a nuclear renaissance. If approved, it would mark a major milestone in American nuclear innovation.
TVA is kind of on the ground floor of getting this technology and making it available for other utilities as well. So we're going to be part of laying the groundwork to make this technology a reality across the country.
Now, Scott Brooks says today's nuclear energy is clean, safe, and very heavily regulated. The price tag total is unknown right now. The project expected to be complete by 2032.
Well, the Knox County Board of Education voted to approve a legislative priority that pushes back against immigration tracking in schools. The priority focuses on opposing immigration status mandates and guaranteeing education for children. This comes as Tennessee lawmakers are still considering legislation that would give school boards the power to deny enrollment to undocumented students unless they pay tuition for public school. Next time you're walking through a Tennessee state park, you may notice something different. Parks across the state have new signs up to help you get the most out of your outdoor experience. They'll tell you how long and how steep every trail is so that everyone can better plan their walks and hikes.
Tennessee State Parks wants to be the most accessible trail system in state parks or in parks in general. And so this is part of the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation's Access 2030 initiative. And so we want all the parks to be accessible by everyone, no matter if they need a wheelchair or any other mobility assistance device. We want everyone to enjoy nature.
Right now, 18 parks have the new signs up with plans to expand them into all parks. They were paid for through donations. New data is revealing that many of Tennessee's alternative sewage systems could be dangerous for your health. The State Environment and Conservation Department says last year, half of all what are called drip field systems in the state were out of compliance. About 25% were actively leaking raw sewage, which is a concern because exposure to sewage can make you sick. Another member of the Clinton 12 has died. Jo Ann Allen Boyce helped desegregate East Tennessee schools. The group, the Clinton 12, attended Clinton High School in 1957, and the group faced mobs of Ku Klux Klan members and white rioters on their first day of school. Allen was 84 years old. That's it for Tennessee in 10. We'll see you back here Monday morning for a look at news across the state. Have a great day and a great weekend.